Welcome back to my channel, guys. I know this is a different setting. If this is your first time stopping by, hey gorgeous, how are you? How are you doing? And so as you can see by the title, today's upload is going to be about my Meps experience, especially during this rough time and this pandemic. Everything has changed and we're having to adjust to new precautions, or we're going to different places and different environments. So if you aren't aware, MEPS stands for Military Entrance Processing Station. That is the place that you go through in order to achieve your role in the military and have a permanent slot. So in my case, because I'm still in school, I had to do my physical prior to me almost ending school. So yeah, my camera cut off. I'm sorry, guys. So as I was saying, so in my case, I had to get my physical out the way so that when school ended, I'll be right on track and I won't be behind, but I'll be like working my way towards, getting everything in and getting everything through as soon as possible. So my MEPS experience. So it started off with a Monday and a Tuesday. Usually it is a Sunday and Monday. So the night I was supposed to stay there was, just, make sure I'm straight, make sure I'm good. They place you in a hotel, like the MEPS pays for all that. It's all covered because they're trying to make sure that you are well taken care of, because they want you to join, obviously, in the military. They want you to be a part of this great organization. It took a little bit while for us to check in, because then again we had to do self-quarantine checklists every day or every couple of hours. So it was definitely I would say things have changed, because they were definitely more so on us about our symptoms and how we were feeling, because it was a huge hotel. Got there and I'm thinking, I'm checked in and all that, but baby, I saw a line from the beginning of the check-in door to the back end of the corridor. Like, it was a lot of heads, and I'm thinking, okay, it's gonna be a little bit of people, because you would think that because of the coronavirus there's less people who are trying to come in the military, which is a whole lie. People are, really trying to like enlist and do things to do. There were shippers, there was everybody you could think of. Finally off to our rooms, and I'm just excited because I can just rest myself, because I did not know that whole first step of me waiting in line, it was going to get worse the next day, because it's a lot of people. Like, usually it's worse. So I was kind of lucky in my position, in my case, that I didn't have to wait as long, because if it was like regular times and the coronavirus was not in place, it would have been worse. So I rest myself. I know dinner is like from 5 to 8, so I got in, showered, freshened up, because I was sweaty. I needed to get in a fresh pair of clothes. I unpacked, I went downstairs, got some lunch, ate very lightly, because I didn't want to be bloated the next day. I know that I'm a heavy bloater, and if I eat heavy loads the night prior to the next day, I'm going to, show. My stomach's gonna like expand, and I was gonna get taped the next day. So I was like, nah, I gotta like chill out on what I eat and what I put in my body. Period. So yeah, I finished eating, went upstairs, settled down. I just took a rest. I stayed up till about 11 p.m. We had to be up the next day by early 4-ish, 3-ish, the day of, before 5:15, because that's when the bus was going to take us to the MEP station. And by the way, there's different MEP stations. I'm just saying from my personal experience, what I went through. I don't know if each MEPS works the same, but I'm pretty sure all these procedures are all in place for other MEPS in different locations in the United States of America. So I made sure that I was very hydrated, but not too much, because water weight can also come in tie and come in hand. So I was very careful of that. So I was just being careful from the night I got there to the day that I left, because my weight was on the I was good, but I just wanted to make sure that I was straight. And I'm full of energy. I'm like, okay, I'm excited, because this is all I've been waiting for. Like, this is the very day where I'm going to find out if I pass or if I fail this physical test for me to enlist in the military. So I wake up, I get ready, I'm feeling good, I'm feeling a boost of energy. I go get some breakfast, and then we all get breakfast, because we each had these little waiver cards, one for dinner and one for breakfast. So I used my last waiver card, which is for breakfast. I ate light again. I was kind of acting a little I was acting bougie, but I was going to be careful what I was eating. I know I ate a little bit of an apple and I drank some orange juice, but that was about it. I was not playing no games at all. And I also wore my waist trainer the night before me going to the MEP station, because baby, I was not playing. I looked up all these videos. Like, I was not playing. I needed my waist to be snatched. I needed to be at least 30 waist in inches. Okay, so I slept with that bad boy on. I was not playing no games, honey. So yeah, I was very timid and kind of not doubtful, but I was just scared more so, because I know this was my first time being here, and you hear so many things about the MEPS and this and that and how they're this and that, and it was not in that case at all. Like, it was really gassed up. Like, the Meps is actually a working environment. It's a government official like environment. Like, what do you expect? Like, people take their jobs with pride, and they also, you know, hold high regards to what they do every day. They are doing something, and they're making it or breaking it in people's lives. Either they get the job or they don't. So you got to think about it, the kind of position they're in and what they have to do, you know. But so the coach bus comes, mind you, it's nice, it's very comfortable, you know. It wasn't too cold in there, because usually when I'm in like big buses like those, on high end buses like that, like high end transportation buses, usually it's cold on there, but it was chilling. Like, I was not cold at all, and I took me a good old nap. I'm really excited. I was really glad that we woke up early, because I got to sleep all that little extra sleepy bugs in me on the bus. So yeah, we get there like an hour and 45 minutes later. We sit on the bus and we see a Marine troop. I don't know what they're called, but we just see a lady from the Marines, and she comes in the bus and she basically like breaks it down to us. Like, she is not playing no games. She's letting us know what's gonna go down when you remove all bracelets, necklaces, any weapons, like we have any, but just basically like make sure you straight before you get in this joint, because they don't play. I wasn't surprised when she said that we couldn't have our cell phones or like have it on. Like, that's the most common thing I would expect people to put in place, especially going into a place like that. It's a lot of people, you know. You gotta take your temperature, get your temperature taken, check in with your name, walk in, put your things in the machine where it checks for weapons and stuff, and like metallics, put it in there and wait for it to come out. And maybe it was just a whole bunch of paperwork, like going upstairs, downstairs. And what I can remember and from my memory is I got in there and we all had to separate immediately. It was all of us. We were all going to go through something that day. We were all going to get things done, accomplished, so that the sooner and quicker, the best we can enlist faster. So yeah, we split in two lines. We had to stand behind a stop sign. They was not playing with that 6 feet apart. Even in lines, we had to be like sidewalk demarcation in the ground. That's every person, like, that's how far you should be from that person. They was not playing, and I was glad, because they would take my safety and my health very serious, and I appreciate that. And that's on period. This is my second time doing my fingerprints, and I printed my finger on the printer of the fingerprint thing, and they had me in the system. So that was over and done with. So they locked me in the system. Then go to our service. Yeah, like, I did that, a bunch of lecturing, yada yada yada, and then it's finally for our full physical, y'all. I was so scared, but I passed. Your girl passed. A round of applause. Your girl passed. I was stressing for nothing, but my faith was what really made me overcome this obstacle and conquer what it is that I wanted and I wanted to get at. And I reached my goal. I manifested, and I give him the glory, because he is the one that made it possible. But yeah, I passed my physical. And after that, things just went slower and slower. It was a lot of waiting once again, guys. You're going to have to adjust to that. Like, you're going to have to wait. Like, that's just how things are. Like, it's not going to go your way. Like, when they call you, they call you. When they're ready for you, they're ready for you. Everybody's going through the same thing, so don't think that you're in a different boat. Everybody's waiting to hear from their sections of, you know, each service. Like, what's this available, da 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 da. I know people were taking NASDAQ, people were taking personality tests. I know for me, I had to take my personality test, but my ASVAB was already pulled from my school, so I was straight. I didn't have to take my ASVAB, and I'm glad that I got a decent score and I got my job locked and secured. Shout out to my recruiter. She's the best, and she handled her job. Like, she did what she needed to do. Like, she was really rooting for me. Like, I really do give so much love and respect to her, because my sister's looking out for me. Like, she did her thing. But yeah, y'all, I find out my boot camp date soon. Even though I already have it, I'm gonna just keep it for a surprise for you guys. I will let you guys know on my leaving date, and I'll fill you guys up on things that you need to go with to boot camp and what to pack. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'm just very fortunate that I have a plan after high school and that I know what I'm doing with my life. But if you like this video, please give it a big fat thumbs up, and feel free to leave any comments in the section below. If you have any suggestions or any videos or topics that you guys would like me to cover, or concerns or questions, just let me know. DM me. My socials are open to all. And I hope you like this video, and please stay tuned for my next upload.